Welcome to the Muscle and Fitness Trainer Science Behind video. Strength bands. Well, you've seen and maybe even used them, but do they really work? In one word, yes. Combining band training with weights can significantly improve strength and muscle growth over weight training alone. So what makes the band so special in helping achieve maximum strength with maximum results? Well, you see, the bands have no momentum like with free weights alone. You can literally push or press the weight in any direction as fast as you can with constant force applied to the muscle. Now this is beneficial because they allow for a very important factor to now be involved when training a certain muscle group. You might have heard of it. It's called speed. The all too common power exercises really are not true power movements. So just what is the definition of power? Well, simply put, it's force times velocity. Now in the weight room, we define force as the amount of weight we lift, and velocity is defined as to how fast you can actually move that weight. Now only with the bands plus the free weight is where you can truly achieve power. Now there's a simple formula involved that is starting to get worldwide recognition, and Muscle and Fitness Trainer is the place that helps start it all. When you have maximal amount of weight that is lifted for a maximal amount of time, for a maximal amount of speed, you get maximal results. Free weight alone does not allow you to go as fast as possible, so you never really get true power to the muscle. The other significant element that is provided by the bands is what's called linear variable resistance training, or otherwise known as increased resistance. So what is that? Well, basically, it means that as you push or press the weight in any direction, the weight ratio changes from light to heavy. So at certain points, the weight is heavier, and at certain points, the weight is lighter. Now, in most movements performed in the gym, such as the bench press, this can easily be identified. When you bench with free weight alone, the weight never changes during the movement of the actual exercise. For example, let's say you're benching 225 pounds. Now at no point up or down in the bench press does the weight ever change from that 225. We all know that we are stronger at the top of the halfway point of the push back up. We call this the sticking point. Now when you use the bands with the same 225 on the bar, at liftoff, both the resistance from the bands plus the free weight is much heavier. And as you descend down, the weight ratio changes and gets lighter, and your muscle becomes stretched and weaker. Now as you press back up, the weight gets much heavier as your muscles are actually getting stronger. So by using the bands, they actually allow for heavier weight to be pushed at the appropriate points of your muscle's strongest point in that range of motion. So now you have had a 5-minute crash course into the science behind increased resistance training that has been injected into each and every one of your goal-specific programs. We hope you are now more versed into our methods of bringing you the best and most effective way to train utilizing this new founded method with the strength bands.